The goal of School to Home is to close both the achievement gap and the digital divide. School to Home is the framework for turning around low-performing schools in low-income neighborhoods and the platform for effectively using technology in teaching and learning and engaging parents.
We've got to stand together for education for all the children. And there's a lot of important work that's being done, but nothing is more important than this conversation about closing the achievement gap and the digital divide. Because that needs to become job one in California. We cannot have these kids in 1950s classroom settings.
At each level, I said, what would I like the students to be doing? What type of thinking from the depth of knowledge perspective? And then I said, given this and given the context of the unit, how do I use the technology to best achieve those results? That's, again, just one example. But what I want to emphasize is that what this allows you to do is to have, in addition to a guide for how to use the technology and a guide that's connected to something a teacher also knows, it also allows you to get away from one of the challenges that people say to themselves, well, the technology is one more thing added to the table. I just introduced the idea of saying, well, you're working with teachers, and teachers are confronted by this huge array of technologies. How do you tell them what is most powerful, what they want to focus on? And also, from your perspective as well, what type of tool range do you want to make sure you have available on the machines? What type of experiences do you want to make possible through the tool sets available on the laptops or tablets or whatever it is you're using?
I'm arguing that the parents of poor kids, some of whom might not have as much formal education as others, have the highest aspirations for their kids. And you're linking them to the positive changes that are taking place in classrooms today is incredibly important work. But as I think about it, and then I come to a place like this, and I see what you're actually doing, I know that the governor would be incredibly excited because you are closest to the kids, and if they are, in fact, going to be rescued, it's going to be done by you. So I salute you for all that you're doing, and if there's anything that we can do to partner as you go forward, we're delighted to be a part of that. Thank you. Very impressed with the overall focus on getting the right kind of training to teachers and redoubling your efforts to reach parents. Your goals around reaching parents, 80%, and those who are throwing down the gauntlet and saying 100%. I'm very impressed. You go to so many conferences where it's just all about people taking in information. What really impresses me about this is that you'll all be leaving here with concrete action plans, looking forward to making this work much more possible for kids, parents, and teachers. Thank you.